Hello, Affton. I'm Ruth Ann Clements.
And I'm Jamie Kadoff. Today is December 18th, 2015.
Hey, Jamie, you know who's always in a good mood? The
Harrison
SSD
Ford.
department. The SSD department.
That's what I said. Let's cut to your story on it.
Hey there, Affton. This week's jolliest department of the week is the SSD department. What does the SSD department do?
We work with all types of kids, helping them with their schoolwork, helping them with social problems, just trying to make their day a little bit better by making their schoolwork a little bit easier.
The women in the SSD department do so much for us here at Affton, and at times they go underappreciated. So it's only fair that this week we give them a little recognition and say thank you for everything they do here. How do you guys stay so jolly?
Okay, each day we kind of go through the day's happenings after school. We talk about tough things that happen. We talk about great things that happen.
We laugh at each other.
We laugh at each other. We lift each other up when we need it. We give each other advice on dealing with different situations
And our
or
outfits.
different students.
And our outfits and our shoes.
We all have different personalities, we're different ages, we come from different backgrounds, but somehow, because we all have the same focus, we're able to all kind of come together and enjoy each other's company.
I think that they are absolutely essential to what we do here at Affton. There's not a day that goes by that I don't give them a call or come down to their department to ask them a question or ask for support or ask for suggestions on how to better assist a student. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you for listening. Thank you for providing so many alternatives, so many modifications, so many different things for me to try. It's super helpful. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for all that you do here, and please keep up your good work. We all appreciate it, even though we don't say it much. This is Ruth Ann, signing off.
Great story, Ruthie.
Hey, Jamie, have you heard about the canned food drive?
I've heard about it, but I don't know much.
Well, we're well aware of that.
I meant about the canned food drive.
Oh, well, Liam did a story on it. Liam?
Have a library fine that needs paying off? Go see Mrs. Nelson in the library with canned goods to get 50 cents off of your library fine.
Last week, Monday through Friday, students had the opportunity to pay off library fines with 50 cents equaled one canned good, and they could bring in as many canned goods as they had fines. They labeled them, and then they were donated to the school canned good collection drive, and we still have a few that are left that have not yet been collected. Some kids did it, others just paid their fines with cash and didn't get why they would bring canned goods in.
All right.
It's just that easy. It's really not a lot. We had a couple kids bring stuff today, even.
One can cancels 50 cents off of your fine. Bring as many cans as you need to cancel your fine. For example, a $2 fine is worth 4 cans. Canned goods will then be donated to your class for the canned food drive. Remember, you can still bring cans into the library, even though the week is over.
Officially, no. I'm not going to turn it away. So, officially it was last week, but we can do longer if we need to.
All right. Remember, the cans you bring into the library will be donated to your class, so bring in as many cans as you need for your class. Remember, if you bring your can into the library, you get 50 cents off your current library fine for any book. This has been Liam Ryan, signing off.
Great story, Liam.
So finals start today.
They do.
Evan did a story on finals week.
Let's cut to it.
Winter break is almost here, and we are all ready to relax. But wait! You need to get your finals done first. The finals week can be an extremely stressful time for most students, so I asked a few teachers to see what to do to get prepared.
All right, so what do I do to get students ready for finals? Jesse, come here for a second.
Okay.
Have you been paying attention in class?
Yes.
Have you done all of your work?
Yes.
Have you learned something?
Yeah. I have learned something.
That's it.
So for a final in art class, we do about half of it is a final project. So we spend the last 3 weeks of school working on and finishing up the final project. So that'll go towards their exam grade. And then for the exam, I'll give them a study guide and we'll just do like a review day.
Some things that I provide for my students to prepare them for finals. I give them a study guide for their final. We have some in-class study sessions. We review.
To prepare my students for their final, I give out a review that is 8 pages front and back, so that's 16 fronts total. And then we also do Kahoots to practice to prepare for the final.
To get ready for final exams, I think the most appropriate sort of approach is really just to refresh them about topics that we've covered over the course of the semester.
I also asked a few of you to see what is your personal methods of preparing.
So for studying for finals, the only thing that I ever really do is I make a bunch of flashcards and I'll go over them and stuff.
So basically for finals, I just kind of like look through all my notes throughout I've had this semester and I just kind of go over them with my mom.
So what I like to do when I'm studying for a final is that if there's a subject that I'm not really good in, I like to go over that subject and improve on that so I'm ready for the final.
Finals week is December 14th to December 22nd, so remember not to stress these next few days. This is Evan, Sheriff Cougar News, signing out.
Wonderful story, Evan. Let's cut to commercial break.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
Are you prepared for college? If you answered no, then Miss Genta in the College Center is here to help. She provides you with a variety of resources to prepare you for when you finish off at Affton. Now I know what you're asking. What resources? She has information on colleges, sets up scholarship interviews, even sets up college visits so you can get more information, anything you need to prep you for that big day. If you need more information, you can see her in the College Center or visit her Twitter and Facebook page.
Man, it's so good in creative film.
Oh, then have you thought about taking TV production?
TV production? What's that?
TV production is a class that produces Cougar News, where you can write and edit stories, direct, even do parodies, and much more. For more information, see Miss Malone in room 46 or visit your counselor.
Let's go! 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Fort Minor.
Are you proud of yourself? You proud that you got those cookies? You disappoint me. Jamie, have you been thinking about your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe trying to...
That's great. But back to me. Let's do a story on the history of New Year's resolutions.
Let's cut to it, you rookie.
Maybe I should do the noise.
The celebration of New Year's is something that all of us have at least heard about. From dropping the ball in New York to setting New Year's resolutions, it has become a massive part of our culture. This week, we'll dive into how it all started.
The New Year started in ancient times. It starts with the first recorded record is from Babylon over 4,000 years ago. Except then it wasn't in January. They had it where it was like the first new moon after the vernal equinox, which is in late March, and there would be a huge festivity with food and just drink, and it would last for 10 to 12 days. It would just be this huge celebration that took place in that time period. The dropping the ball in New York City that we always see on TV every New Year's Eve started in 1907. It weighs over 700 pounds, so it's been going on for just over 100 years now.
It started because the city of New York had banned fireworks displays.
So it's been happening over 100 years. New York City started it in 1907, pretty much right before, a couple years before World War I broke out. Okay, depending on sometimes, religions have different New Years. I mean, not that China's a religion, but Chinese has their New Year. Islam has their New Year, the Jewish New Year, Christian New Year. It actually starts in Rome with, I believe it was Caesar who instituted January 1, started the New Year in January to the god Janus, which was the god or goddess of, it was the Roman god of new beginnings. So January 1 is where that starts.
This is Wesley Bachman with Cougar News, signing out.
I think the only story we have left is yours, Jamie, but I can't remember what it was.
Have you felt it?
What's in a Name? For the third top-grossing movie franchise of all time, it's everything. Chock full of both star and wars, this sci-fi masterpiece of George Lucas's immensely creative mind has captivated audiences of all ages for years. And now, with Disney owning the franchise and J.J. Abrams as the director, it is in all of our hopes that the new films live up to our expectations and to the bar set by the original 6. The first film to be released went under the name of Star Wars, but was later renamed to fit into the series as Star Wars Episode IV: A New Hope. It was followed by 2 sequel movies, The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. After these 3 films were released and put into an order, another 3 were released as prequels: The Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. And the newest film to be released on Friday the 18th is Star Wars The Force Awakens, and it is Episode 7, so it is the sequel to the other 6. The movie hadn't even been released yet and had already made $50 million in just ticket sales, not to mention the merchandise sales and advertisements.
Chewie, we're home.
So get your tickets as soon as you can and enjoy the ride. This is Jamie Cotto from Cougar News. May the Force be with you.
How could I have forgotten?
I don't know, man. I thought it was pretty memorable.
Well, that's all for us.
I'm Jamie Cutoff.
And I'm Ruth Ann Clemens. Have a wonderful winter break. This is
Cougar News signing off. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Or you could do the whole black off.
Now the question is, was the mic on at all? No, it wasn't.
I feel like between shots, people just think, are they fighting? No, we're not fighting. We actually get along.
Great
very
story,
well.
Liam.
I'm sorry.
Great story, Liam! Should I do it like that?
Sorry,
no.
Liam.
Nope.
These lights are hot. Maybe it's just my hat.
Sure.
Okay. Get it together.
Trying, man. I'm trying.
Okay. Ready? Hello, Affton. I'm Ruth Ann Clements.
And I'm Jamie Kadoff. Today is December 18th, 2015. I almost said October.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll fix it in post. All right. Ready?
Okay, let's go.
All right. Hello, Affton. I'm Ruth Ann Clements.
And I'm Jamie Kadoff. Today is December 18th, 2015.
Hey, Jamie, you know who's always in a good mood? The
Harrison
SSD
Ford.
department. The SSD department.
That's what I said. Let's go to your story on it. That was perfect. Why did you laugh?